the cloud. Okay, so this is a very simple training on how to produce a video for sharing, for archiving some events or some memories using your very usual and friendly smartphone. You might not have discovered all the potential of your smartphone yet, but today we are just going to use one of the tools that will help you really to to value some of the functionalities of your phone. So I'm going to start sharing my screen. I mean my smartphone screen. You might have already installed, and I will try to go slow on the screen because it seems there is some delay between what you see and what we have on the screen. So as we've said, you will install the video maker, and I'm clicking on it now, and it opens normally like this. In fact, it's called also Video Guru. So it calls you for a new projects, and if you have already some projects, it will appear on the draft side below. For now, I'm just going to start a new project. So I click on the plus, new project. So this is a video project. And I can
Sorry,
see a lot
Andre.
of, yes.
Andre, sorry,
Yes.
sorry for interruption. Are we on all on the same page? I mean, are we sure all people that have installed the same app? I think if it is yes, you can proceed. But from my side, last time I tried to download and install, but which has different feature.
Oh, okay. Yes, you might have downloaded another app, um, another video maker tool. But in general, most of them have the same functionalities that we are going to look at today. I'm not sure we will have time to allow each person to try to download again and install, because we are going to have just 1 hour and 15 minutes. And the objective today is to finish one short production, maybe between 1 minute and 1 minute and a half. That is the video production we want to make. And you'll see 1 hour is not enough for that, especially if we go in some details. So I suggest, if you haven't installed yet, just follow, and because I will share this video recording in any case, you'll be able to re-practice with the video recording. So sorry for those who haven't been able to download yet or to install yet. We'll have to proceed now with the next steps. So the next step is, after you start a new video project, you have to choose the videos. As you can see on top left, you have some videos there. And if you just look at the photos, you will also see a lot of photos that you might have taken in the past. These are videos and photos that you should have shot before and stored in your smartphone. So I'm not going back on that also, because the purpose of this training is to know how to edit video, not how to shoot videos for now. We will work more on the shootings when we will work on photo and video shootings. So let's presume that you have already shot some videos, some photos, and you will get it in your smartphone on a very different tab. So one tab is the videos and one is the photos, as you can see it here. So now I will select a set of videos, that I want to insert in my project. So I'm not sure which one I want really to use, but I can pick any of these. So I just click on it. As you can see, I just click on it, and at some point, I will have all the videos that I want. Oops, sorry. Yeah. So I picked all the videos that might be of interest for this production. And now I move to the photo. So I click on
Andre,
photo.
is that your connection or is it my connection? You are breaking.
Is it
Hello?
breaking? What is the experience from others?
No, I think your connection is good, Andre. I think it's this.
Oh, no, it might
Call
be
it
yours,
scanning.
Samsung. Yes, so let me continue. So I've selected some videos here, as you saw. I've selected a bunch of videos, and now I'm going to select some photos that I will also put in this production. So let's say I will choose this one as well, this one, here, here, here. So I will choose many photos that might be of interest for this video production. So here they are now. They are all selected and put in my video list. So as I said, I have selected some photos. I've selected some videos. And now I can start working on the project. There is a red arrow at the bottom right, not really bottom, but you can see it. So I just click on that arrow. And this is what I get. So let's describe very quickly the screen. Okay, there are some people who are talking at the background, so I'm just muting those who are in the background now. So let me describe very quickly this screen. The first part of the screen is what you see on top here, which is the display of the video or the photo that I have selected. To see this, you have to select one video or one photo at the track here below. So let me see for instance move that. I just put my hand on it and I drag it, and I can see the video on top moving. So this is one way to look at the video on top. The other way is just to press also here. Now I can press on this arrow and it will run the video like any video that you want to run. And you can of course stop. So two ways to look at the videos that you have selected. The first one is, let me stop this first. The first one is to drag here, drag this video, I do like this, or to press here. These are the two ways to do to move to see what's inside the video or the photo, by the way. You can see here the duration. So if I look inside this video, I will see that some of them are longer than others, and some are very long even. As you can see here, there are many things that I have inserted in this video, and maybe some of them are not really relevant, but I've just put it for our exercise. So after choosing all the photos and videos, now you have to select which one are you going to use and which one are you going to use first, for instance. So for me, for example, in this video, the idea for me is to produce something explaining very shortly what is permaculture. Some of you might have heard about permaculture, or let's say a permaculture urban garden. So this is an example of very simple thing that can be produced with a smartphone. And in this case, I've also used a drone for the sky shooting. So the next thing I will do is to select all the videos and photos that I really want to use. So this one, I'm selecting it now. This one, I want to use it. So I make sure that it is put somewhere, even at the beginning of this video. I want this one to be at the beginning. So what I do, I just click on it, and here it is. Not exactly click, but I press on that one. And after pressing there, it shows this new screen. And I can bring that at the beginning. So let me bring it at the beginning of the production video. This will be the first video that will appear. And then after that, or maybe even there are some others, but I'm not sure yet. But this seems to be the first one that will be the overview of the place where we have this permaculture garden. Maybe I can select also, let me find out if there are some details. Maybe this one also can be of interest. So I will just bring it. No. Yes. So let me bring it also at the beginning. So these are two videos that I've selected, and I just put it, the first one, the very big overview, and the other one, or maybe vice versa. I put this one because this is far further, and this is closer. And then from there, we start the production itself. So there are some videos. Okay, I can start by just accepting the changes. So I click on this right here. And as you will see now, the videos has been sorted in a different way. So if I look at the first video, it goes like this. And then after that, I can see this one is another video. And then after that starts this one is very long. And then we have the garden itself. So I want to make sure that this one is of interest for me. Yes, I want that. I want also this one to explain what we are doing. This also is interesting. Well, this is not interesting. This was something that I used for the practice. So I can select it. As you can see, I have selected this one, and I will just press delete here. Just select delete, and it goes. So no, nothing about that anymore. Same thing here. I don't want to take this photo here. I already have a photo from the sky, so I can delete it. This one I would like to use. This is maybe the last photo I want to use in this production to talk about why we are doing permaculture, for instance. It's for food security. So we will show some food here. This maybe I will use. This one also I will use. That, this one, this here. Okay, there are some that are duplicate. And this, yes. So let me sort again and reorder the videos. So this one, the one with the food, as I said, it will be at the end. So I can just click on it again and bring it to the end. So any video that you want to reorganize, you just click on it a bit longer, and then you can drag it. Okay. So now we have all our videos. I hope this time it's sorted now, reorganized properly. So I'm just looking what will be the first, the second. Okay, maybe this one I will put at the beginning here. And then here, and then here, and then here. And then we move to all these details. This one is about techniques, so I want to put it at the beginning also, because I want to talk about the techniques first, and then the production next. So these are the product and the final one. Yes. So I finished sorting all the videos, and I can click on the right now. This is okay. All the videos are already there. But as you see, the duration of all these videos will be 3 minutes, 41 seconds, which is very long, too long. I don't need people to wait so long to understand what is permaculture about. So I'm going to shorten this video. To do that, I will select some videos that are too long and try to trim, to select some portion of the videos. And for instance, this one is a very long one, the introduction one. It shows you, okay, that is the rural area in Madagascar. And it goes, oh, no, that's too long. So let's shorten it, let's cut it. So I just bring my cursor at the right place where I want to start cutting or trimming. And from there, as you can see here, you have this scissor here. You can trim videos. Or you can also split videos. How do you do that? Okay, trimming means you select the portion and you just use that portion. But if you want to split so that one part is not used and the other one might be used, you select the video. And this is the video session, the video portion that we are going to split. And I select it. Oops, sorry. I just press once on it. And you see the tools here are changing. Let me do that again. So I can just click another time, and we have here trim, effects, and so on and so on. But then if I click here once, you see that the tools has changed to split. So I want to split this video in 3 different parts, and I'm going to trash some of them. So starting here, I just split. So I pressed on the split button, and you see that this portion is cut from here now. We have 2 different portions. So that one was a bit long. I don't need that long story just before. I can just click on it. And when you have the delete here, this is the delete, you can press on that and that video will disappear. Okay. So the long part that was not necessary, I just deleted it and I get the right one that I want now. And this is still, again, very long. So I don't want to see all this bad uncovered land. What I want is just a portion to show the context. So again, I select this and I split once again, and I can delete this part. So this one will be left. This is the part that I will use, and this one I will erase. So I just press, let me make sure that it doesn't erase everything. Yeah, it erased just until here, until the drone landed. So I just delete it, and now what I have is one part, one very short video introducing the context of this video. So it's a rural place where we have some settlement. And now I want to focus more now on the very precise place where this training is happening, or this explanation is happening. So you can see this is a very special place where there are some gardening, and we don't want to take all these things. So again, we are going to cut some of the video. Here, we are going to use the trim. We can use both, and we can use also the split again, but just for the practice, we are going to use the trim, which is a bit different. If you click on the trim, what you will have is it select all the entire video portion that shows the drone taking the garden. And as you see, it's 1 minute 36 seconds. But we don't want all these 1 minute just to see how is the garden from the sky. We just want a small portion of that. So this is what I'm doing here now. I'm selecting, let me show like this. Okay, so it can start from there. And yeah, let's say this gives us a total of, as you can see, of 6 seconds. Just 6 seconds is enough to show where we are taking this photo. And when you are done trimming, and this is the trim function, don't forget, we are not splitting anymore, we are trimming, which means we have selected a portion of the video and we are going to use only this portion of the video. So when we have selected the part that we want to trim, we just click on OK here, and you will see that that part of the video is trimmed and follows the first part now. Okay. So if you have some questions, some urgent questions, just raise your hand. I'm monitoring from time to time. But let me go to the end, and you'll have time to practice all these things in any case. Let me just see. Oh, okay. So there is a question from Amsalu. Can we get the desktop version of this video editor? I've looked at a desktop version. It doesn't exist, but there are many, many other video editors that for desktop that does exactly the same thing. The most important is that you know that these functionalities exist. When you know that these functionalities exist, you can find it easily in any other tool. And this is one of the basic tools. When it's on desktop, you'll have, for instance, multi-track systems, which is very different from just one track. Here we have one track video editor. Okay, let me continue. So we have selected 2 videos for now, and let's put some photos now. So this is the first photo, as you can see. If I click on it, it's a very green photos, which when it will appear during the video, it will last there for about 4 seconds. You can see that here. By default, it will put it there for 4 seconds. Each photo will be there for 4 seconds. So we can, of course, reduce that. If we don't want to stay too long there, we can just drag and drop or squeeze from this side, like what I'm doing now. So I'm just bringing it, and it shortens the video. Okay, so this is one video. Then one, sorry, was it a video or photo? Oops. Let me check. Oh, okay. So it's a photo. So let's start with this video first and then the photo after. Again, I'm going then to, or let's see first. So this is the first video I want to show. Then the next one. Okay, this is a photo. This is a video again. And then we have a last video again and the photos. Okay, so I'm going to talk in this video about biodiversity, or multi-cropping and companion how we call it, companion cropping. So I've put some videos showing this in this case. I don't think we will need some of this video. So I will just put it at the end first for now. This one maybe we won't need. Just put it at the end. So the first will be this, and then some techniques. So this, I think I can put it here also. And like this. Yeah. Okay. So once I have selected the videos and the photos in their right order, I can start taking each one of them and adding also the content, the other contents that I want. So for instance, the first content that I want to add is a title. At the beginning of this video, I want to add a title. So I just press on the text here. And this is the text. So as soon as I press text, as you can see here, we see this and you can start writing. So for me, this video production is about explaining, for instance, perma gardening in, oops. In 1 minute. And the color is not appropriate, so I will just choose another one. I can choose also another character. Maybe this one is better. Okay, another color, I think brighter. Yes. So after I'm done with the title, well, I can expand it, of course. As you can see, if I want it to be in 2 lines, I can just expand here or bring it here and so on. I can move it a bit higher if I want and just drag it. And when I am done, I can just press on OK. So my title is there. And as you can see here, the title covers a certain duration. So this is the title track, this is the video track, and here is the audio track, or the text track, if we can call it that. So in our case, the title is for about 4 seconds. Let us play this quickly so that we have a first impression of what we are seeing, what we have here now. So there is title. Okay, and now I want to add something now. I want to start adding a new command when it comes to this. After it explains the permaculture in 1 minute, I want to add okay, let me shorten this here first here. And then let's put, oops. Oh. This is an example from my garden. So just after the first title, I just added another title. And this one, oops. This one will display when the garden start appearing, and I want it to be there until we see the next video. So what I will do is I will just drag from here to here. Okay, so just before we start this new video, we have this title appearing. Now, when coming here, what I want to show, to explain in this next video is that permaculture deals with what we call the biodiversity and multi-cropping. Well, this is too long. I don't want to have this very long video, and also I don't want this empty space here. So I'm going to stop this video just before it appears there. How do I do that? Again, we just need to split. Remember how to split videos. Oops. So you can see here, you can trim and split. And you have two parts of the video. This is the first one, and this is the second that I don't want to show. I'm hiding the very empty space. So in this first part of the video, I'm demonstrating a garden where you can't see one single crop, but everything is very mixed. Same thing on the second one. The second video shows the same, approximately the same thing. And again, it's a bit long, so I don't want to see, to have all these things together. I will just cut it, trim it. So after selecting, I will, I just trim and bring the cursor here and maybe somewhere here. Okay, when I'm done, I do OK, and that's it. So in this part, the comment that I will put, or I will write, will be something like, so I just clicked on title, and I'm going to write, in permaculture, you practice multi-cropping, and you have, so in this case, for instance, in our garden, in 1 square meter, we have 7 different species. So you have biodiversity, up to 7 species per square meter. That is our story here. That is a reality in this case. So we just let that text appear again. We can, of course, move it if we want to show something else in the meantime. And so the video will run like this. While the text appears, it will show what it says. And here, starting here, I want to show something special. And this is just in this photo, we can see we can see one technique that we use, a kind of drip irrigation technique. So I'm going to add that. I want to put, I want to emphasize this thing. To emphasize this, I can pick a sticker and let's select this thing. For instance, this. I don't know what it is exactly, but it looks like it's water. So I'm putting it here. So the sticker is there. And now I'm going to add a text. So after the wait, so this one first, we want it to go further until here. And then starts the next video. And here we have the sticker. But with that sticker, we want also to have some text, some comments. But what is this exactly about? So after I finish putting the sticker, I will just add the comment, click the text, and simple affordable basic technique and ecological, because we are recycling plastic here. Basic technique for irrigation. So after I've done that, I can just click finished. And let's see how it appears now. So after visiting permaculture, you practice multi-cropping and you have biodiversity up to 1,000 species per square meter. And then it goes here, simple. Okay, so you see how it appears. Let me extend this a little bit. So that is done. And then we move to the next picture again. So here, again, this is a video, so, and it seems long, so I'm going to split it. Maybe I'll start cutting here. So I just, if I want to cut here, I just split at the right place. I select the part that I want to delete, and I can just delete from here. So I don't have much comment to put here other than this is example of biodiversity and good irrigation and mulching and so on. So yeah, let's just put some comment. Anyway, good example of biodiversity. Micro irrigation. And another technique that we are using here is mulching. It's mulching. So after this is done, You can see the video will run with this comment. And then now we come to products. These are the products, some of the products. So let me start putting some comments here. Oops. Start here. Some of the products. Hey. Why is it coming back there all the time? Okay, some product. So here we have courgette. Then I will move to the next one. Well, the text will still appear, so I have to shorten it. Oops. Now I'm going to comment this one. Oops. So here it's spinach. Of course, you can move it in any place where you want it to appear. You can also change the color, as we said. No, these are better than the previous one. And then, yeah, here again, we have to shorten that text because it's a bit long. And here we have some, oops. We have some French bean. And then we continue moving. We have some fresh salad. Okay, so this is again too long, so I need to shorten a little bit the text. And this is the French salad. Now there's something else that we can do also with this, because when you look at this French salad, good. So let's try to just focus on this part of the photo. To do that, you will use the crop. It's here. At the bottom right, you have crop functionality. So let me just show you some other functionalities, and this is the crop. So I just select crop, and it shows the photo is in entirety. But I want to select just a portion of this photo. So I bring my cursor there. And you just select this part. This is the part that you want to show in your video, that you are producing some nice retouches. And after selecting that, you do OK, and there it comes. It's better framed now. So you see, this salad was cropped, and you got a better zoom of the photo. Now you can add, you can add the content, the text again. So lettuce. and so on and so on. There are these, there are many other things there, but we don't want to wait too long and spend too much time on that. Now, yeah, here is carrot. So let's try to add the last one. Oops. Last one is carrot. It's carrot with 1 R or 2 R. I'm not sure. Carrot and the others. Yes, and again, I will just try to shorten the text. Then we come, okay, this is the last part of the video. So if you look at this photo, you might not see exactly what I want to show here. So in this case, we are going to use another tool that allows to zoom. Instead of cropping, we can also use the crop, but I want to zoom. So in this case, I'm going to use this one, this tool, the BG. Oops. Unfortunately, I have problems to access that. Okay, so I will, oh, there it is. No. So I will have to use the crop then. For some reason, it's hidden behind the cursor there. So yeah, let's use the crop. So when we try to focus more, you will see that in this garden, we really have a lot of biodiversity, including something that is quite surprising. So what you see here is a chameleon. And I just put it there just for fun, of course. This is not part of our meal, but it's just for fun. I put it there. So I can, how do we write chameleon? I don't know. Chameleon, our guest. And I want to put it a bit here. There it is. Now I'm done. I'm almost done with this, with all this, photos and videos. And I want to summarize. So why do we apply permaculture? So this is the question that I want to ask before putting this last thing here. So why permaculture? That is one question that I want to, why perma? So the answer from our perspective, from my perspective, is this. We need food, but we also need healthy food. And permaculture is one technique that allows you to produce some healthy food. And also, I don't have time. I'm just a weekend gardener, and it's my wife who plays more role and prepare on doing this thing. So this is the last photo that we want to put in this video. And as you see here, again, it's not put in the right way, there is a possibility to rotate it. As you can see here at the bottom, you have many other tools, of course. We haven't explored all the tools, but there is possibility to rotate it. So let's try that. If I press, after pressing the video, I try to rotate, what will you get? Okay, so you have a very nice salad. Salad plate, yeah, that has been rotated. So just continue here, and so the answer to the question that I was asking is healthy food healthy and okay. So that is the answer to the question that we asked. And the video ends there. Unfortunately, a bit abruptly. So maybe we'll add a last thing. But before ending the video, let's try to review the video from the beginning now. So how does it start? Okay, explaining permaculture garden. This is an example from my garden. You see, we are just reviewing permaculture, you know, and you have biodiversity per square meter. Okay, this was done in a rush, so there might be many details that we haven't been able to show here. But it's just an example for us, showing that we can order videos and photos, put some comments, text, and let's use this 2T, and focus and show different things on the screen. So why permaculture? That was the last question, and the answer, oh, okay. Now this is like the order and the main content. You need to embellish it, of course, and there's a lot that can be done in that sense. I think maybe here for instance, I can again add some sticker. I can put some sticker here, for instance. This is my wife gardening. Example, and I can add some text there. Yeah, here also, for instance, we are mixing some leguminous fruit, trees with the vegetables, just to improve the fertility of the soil. We can also add such thing. Shrub, not really tree. Or N fixin, for instance, that one appears starting here. Where? Oops. There. As you can see, these are Sesbania, and they are very nitrogen fixing trees. That one was very short. Yes. Okay. Now, the other thing that we can do now is to add some transition between these videos, because the video transition is a bit brutal. If you look from this one to the next one, there is no transition. So how do we do the transition? You just click on, you just click on this button here. These are the transition buttons. Or this one. So after, instead of having something very brutal like this, you can click there and you have some different types of transition that you can use. So a mix, fade, move, and so on. So for me, I would like here to do a kind of mix or fade. Fade B is better. So the first one will be fade B. After I select, of course, it can be quicker or longer, but 1 second is enough for me. So I would just do OK. So I'm done with the first one. As you can see, the sign here is a bit different now. And if we run the video, it's totally different, the transition. Oops. Well, on my screen, it's not very, because we are doing it, we are playing it from video here on Zoom, so it's not very soft. But from your side, it should be soft. Now, this is the other thing. The other transition. So I just select all the transition that you want to improve. You just select and you put the transition you want, and OK. Same thing here. Fade or mix are the best, because these are very soft ones. Okay, let me put fade again, and so on. But you can have more. There are many other transitions like the move up and so on here. And you can also determine the speed. Move down and so on. Move left or move right. So you can try all these transitions. And at the end, what we'll have is a soft video with nice transitions. Voila, I'm done. So now I have finished my video. There are many other functionalities that can be done. Some of them are not possible from my side now. If I want to add an audio, I can add audio just by clicking add audio here and selecting a sound or an effect or record it even. So you can run your video and do a narrative, and it will be embedded here at the bottom of your video. That is a very strong functionality that you should be using. After sorting all your sequences, putting the commands and so on, and transition and so on, you can now do a narration of your video. You just record, as I just did. You click on add audio, and the record will appear, and you can start recording while you launch the video and you start recording. So you can, unfortunately, it won't work in my case because I'm using Zoom at the same time with the phone, so it doesn't work. But you can try that. You can say, this is a short explanation of permaculture gardening in about 1 minute. This is my garden, blah, 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 and so on. And after you finish at the end, this is not even 1 minute at all. After you finish, you just stop recording. Well, the recording screen will appear like this. So you have this red here. When you click on that, it will start recording. And when you are done, you just finish, you close like this. So this was a very short introduction of how you can produce a very simple, basic video, adding text, focusing on some elements of what you want to explain, adding some nice transitions, adding some stickers. Here, for instance, I can add again another sticker if I want. I can put this, for instance, here. These are kind of things that you can do, of course, with your final product, video, and so on and so on. And when you are done, when your video is complete, there are many other functionalities, but I don't have time for that today. When you are finished, of course, the thing that you have to do is to save your project. And how do you save your project? You have here on your screen, you have this app here. So you just click on it, and it will ask which resolution should your project be saved. So as you can see, if you save it in a high resolution, well, 1080p is very high resolution. We don't want to go there. And you can see also the size, because the size of this video will be 71 meg, just not even 1 minute if you take too high resolution. Generally, if you want to share it with farmers and so on, even 640p is good enough. Even 480 is good enough. If you want to upload it on YouTube, the best is to start from here. Yes, you can put something in this range on YouTube, but it's not very clear, very recommended. So what I would recommend is start with 640 or 720p. These are the recommended format. So after you save it, so you just save, you will have an MP4 version of your video now. Unfortunately, it does a lot of lot of advertisement also, because this is a free version of the thing. So it is doing the conversion now. It's converting the video 60%, 80%, and so on until it finishes to 100%. And from there, you can just share that video to anyone on an MP4 format. You can upload it on YouTube or on Vimeo or on any other tool, Facebook, TikTok, if you are using TikTok, any tool that you are using to share it. So that was the introduction for the training, for this video for smartphone. Let me read the comments here. Okay. So CD quad, sometimes after training, we lose audio quality. How do I manage this? After training. I haven't experienced that. Let me find out. But I have never experienced that. Okay, from Samuel, I suggest you Adobe Premiere Pro version contains training on how to use it. Okay, yeah, but Adobe Premiere Pro is also very expensive. So, if of course this is one of the best, the very best video editing production tools, Adobe Premiere, but it costs also. It costs a lot. So it's up to you, of course. If you are going to use it just for some occasional situation, you might not need to invest in such expensive thing. Of course, as a CIKM, you might be willing to move to a more professional and another level in future. Then it's worth to invest in this video softwares. Okay, Sylvia is asking, how do you differentiate between a photo and video from the streamline? What you can do is just try to run it and click on it. And if it moves, then it's a video. If it's not, then it's a photo. Yeah. Can the text be animated? I haven't tried that. No, it doesn't seem to be it doesn't have animation. Animating text is a very different thing. It's another story. Okay, I hope I replied to most of your questions. So now we are done with the video production. So it's saved, and I can just try to look at it. Let me change. Why doesn't it appear in the other way? Oops. Well, that's it. Unfortunately, there's no that's the end of the video on this one, but it's just it has been just an example to show us some process. And let me close my screen sharing now. Yes, so this is how you can start producing some videos using your smartphone. I hope most of you have been able to experiment a little bit and to see how it works, how you can produce something. It's not complicated. You just need to practice a little bit. And of course, the most important is the shooting, the field shooting. You have to get some material first, and then from this material, okay, first some idea, some video ideas. If you don't have anything in mind, of course, nothing will happen. Or if you don't think, okay, let me equip myself, let me be ready in case, then nothing will happen, of course. But there are three possibilities, as we said. You are not prepared, but you come through an event or through a situation where there's something worth capturing, then start shooting. That's the first. The second one is you know approximately that there is something to be captured and to be capitalized, but you don't know exactly how it will happen and so on. So you are ready for that. You are equipped for that, and be as much prepared as you can. Equip yourself, bring everything that you need. And the third situation is you prepare a video production or a video project. In that case, as we've seen last week, you have a checklist to prepare. Start with the people, the environment, the story script, the equipment, and all these things you have to prepare. So these are three situations. But in any case, you will always go with your smartphone. Today, everyone goes in the field, goes in meetings, everywhere, even in bed with their smartphones. So you are always ready, theoretically, as long as your software is already installed, as long as your memory is and your intelligence is fresh enough to reuse the same software, and as long as you are structured enough to see, focused and structured enough to see, okay, I have to shoot this and this and this and that, so that in case I need, I can use it or reuse it for some video production. So this is how you prepare yourself mentally, technically, for producing some videos. So from here now, we would like to see more videos from the country forum. If you don't have videos, it means that nothing is happening from your side, because we are supposed to always have some field visits, field exchange, field days, demos, um, farmer field school activities, and so on. So I will really encourage all of you to start capturing and to start sharing. We've seen all the steps. There's no other steps that you need to master. These steps are enough, sufficient to start producing something. Any other question before we close? I think I've gone too fast. Yes, Isiaku. How are you, Isiaku? How is Tanzania? Hello, Isiaku. I can't hear you. I see you're raising your hand, but I think you are still muted. Otherwise, maybe I'll give Sidi Kwat. Do you want to talk also?
Yes, please. Thank you,
Yes.
Andre, for the presentation. I just have a quick question. Sometimes when you trim, you find out that the audio quality becomes poorer, like lower in volume. How do you manage this?
Aha. Yeah, I haven't gone through that problem yet. Let me try to see that, and I will send some feedback about that. But are you sure you don't cut the video? I mean the audio. You don't cut the audio part with the video when you trim.
Maybe I did that accidentally. I wouldn't be too sure, but to the best of my knowledge, I would say no, except I did it unconsciously.
Okay. Yeah, one thing also that might help is if you can share that video, if you can upload it on YouTube or other tool and just share it so that we can I can have a look.
All right. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Isiaku Sani, do you want to say something? Hello. Yeah, we can hear, but it's a bit far.
Hello.
Yes, I can hear you.
I missed the first training you had on the video creation, but I enjoyed this second one. I don't know how, if I can be able to get what at least have done the during the first training, so that I can join with this one to put myself in the proper perspective of the training, so that I can apply it very well in my extension activities.
Well, I could hear half of what you were saying. Maybe the best is if you can ask your question in the chat box, please. Yeah, I think what you said was important, but I'm not sure. So if you can, it's better to write it on the chat box. Thank you. Oui, Abubakar. Abubakar. Do you want to say something? Vous voulez dire quelque chose? Vous avez la main levée. Okay, so I think we need to close now this session. So my expectation is that we will start capturing. We don't need long video. People are quickly bored if you produce something more than 5 minutes. You need to be very focused and target the main things when you produce short videos, unless it's a long movie, of course. And that in this case, you have to do a lot of preparation, and there will be a lot of cost implication also. But in our case, it's just reporting, very short reporting about what you're doing exactly, what has happened in your field, what is outstanding or inspiring or worth sharing, and so on. So thank you very much, everybody, for attending this training. And I hope we'll be able to practice and to share our videos through the AFAS social networks and so on. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.